What's up, Renegades? Welcome to the Renegade Con reveal stream. My name's Anais. I'm the community coordinator here at Renegade, and this is Rena.
Hi, I'm Rena. I'm the community specialist here.
We are so excited to share with you some of what we've been working on. In this stream, we'll be announcing some new games, talking about what's releasing soon, and chatting about Gen Con, which is right around the corner.
Gosh, that's right. I'm so happy to talk about all of these new games. We're going to mix it up a little bit and break the releases down month by month instead of section by section, just so it's a little easier to follow. And that way, if you want to order multiple games, you can order titles releasing in the same month to avoid shipping delays. And we're going to be covering September, October, and November with reminders for August in case you forgot.
Yeah. Sorry, somebody in the chat just said Rena and Ias, which is our duo name now, I guess.
Yeah!
Um, before we,
Community
yeah,
coordinators.
we are one. Really fast before we dive in, I want to remind everyone about our Renegade Heroes program. A Renegade Hero is a champion in their local or regional area who runs events and advocates for more play opportunities for the game lines supported by Renegade.
We also all hang out in a special channel over on the Discord server, and you can apply to become a hero using the link that our mods are about to drop in the chat. And before we get into the reveals, like I said, we're going to go through what's coming in August, so, jog your memory. Do you remember, Anais, what we've got releasing that month?
Yeah, I think I do. We have four awesome strategy titles coming in August. Diplomacy, Era of Empire, Axis and Allies Stalingrad, Monsters Menace the World, and Naishi.
I am so excited for these, and all of them are available to pre-order right now, so don't wait. It really is like the summer of strategy.
The Summer of Strategy. Oh, I love that. Very good. Summer of Strategy. Put it on a t-shirt.
Let's
Uh,
go.
but after summer, comes fall. So let's
Ooh.
talk about some fall stuff. We announced some games in the past Renegade cons that will be releasing in September. So let's go through them all.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is, and actually, I think the PDF for this got released today, our Transformers 1 role-playing source book. Bring your Transformers role-playing game to Cybertron as the inciting moves of the Cybertronian Civil War occur. Some of the material focuses on the film itself, but it will be exciting for any Transformers fan. We've got advice on playing campaigns with fraying loyalties and traitors, key new factions, new influences, mining gear, and more to enhance the player experience. You can play as a bot character and try to obtain your own transformation cog. Ready to go locations from areas in the film with challenges, story hooks, and potential enemies. Run your Iacon 5000. Run your own Iacon 5000, not the one. Pre-order using the link that we're about to drop in the chat. We are offering the free PDF version for anybody who pre-orders, so if you want to start reading that book right now, you can. Don't wait until September. You can start reading it right now on your computer, which you're at right now, I assume.
I assume you're at your computer, but maybe you're on your phone. I don't
Maybe you're
know.
on your phone. You can also read it on your phone.
That's true. You can read PDFs on your phone or any tablet also.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
cool.
future is beautiful.
It's true. We all got computers on us at all times.
What else do we have coming out in September?
We have the Hunter the Reckoning Incognito Report source book. Very cool. This book contains a collection of 12 fully detailed quarries for Hunter the Reckoning. You could use each quarry as like a monster of the week type of story, or you can link them together to create a campaign. Also included are new edges and perks for existing edges tied to the quarries and a focus on urban legend, conspiracy theories, and moral panics. Incognito Report includes expanded detail on running games and using danger points for single session and campaign style play. This sourcebook contains a host of tools to help you develop any campaign. Storytellers out there. You can pre-order your copy now using the link in the chat below. Thank you, mods. And much like the other RPG source books, we're offering a free PDF version of this book for all pre-order holders. So make sure you place your pre-order so you have access to that PDF as soon as we make it available.
And to keep walking into the world of darkness, our
Ooh,
next September release is the Werewolf the Apocalypse Wormtide Sourcebook. We have already started previews for this. People are so hype. I'm very hype.
I'm hyped.
And it's so good. It includes enemies like the Black Spiral Dancers, Fomori, Banes, Agents of the Weaver and Wild. You got learn tactics and strategies on how to fight and win against your enemies and locations to set those action scenes. This sourcebook details human organizations, including the Pentex fronts. Includes sample stories and plug and play material to help bring everything together as a storyteller. Also contained in the book are new character options, three, count them, three lore sheets, eight worm tainted gifts, and new advantages and flaws. You can pre order your copy right now using the link that our mods are going to put in the chat. And much like the other RPG source books, we are offering a free PDF version to all pre order holders. If you order the book today, you get to read the PDF the second that it drops.
On
And I
your
love that.
phone, on a computer, on a
On a
tablet.
tab.
Do
If
you
you can
think
get a PDF on like a
I
DSi,
was literally about to say we're so in sync because I was literally about to say you think you can read a PDF on a DSi because that would be awesome. Yeah, PDFs, they're cool. So all of these games are expected to be released in September. Online orders from our web store ship when all items are available and ready to ship. Ordering items that are releasing the same month can help you avoid any major delays.
okay,
So lump them together.
we've built our September order. Now let's build our October order.
Moving on to the October order,
Our October, our month of darkness. It's so
our
exciting. It's got
spookiest month.
Halloween. It's our
Yes.
spookiest month. And we've got the Werewolf, the Apocalypse, the Moonlit Path source book releasing. This book contains all you need to know about the Guru's spirit heritage, how to use spirits and use their dangerous realms in your game, and how to bring the spirit side of your character out. We've had a lot of talk about the spirit side of Guru lately in a couple of the chats that I'm in, so I think people are going to be really hyped. It's the first major expansion for gifts and includes 16 new gifts, with one for every auspice and tribe. Both players and storytellers will find a trove of new material, including 5 rights, 21 threats, and 8 detailed locations. But wait, there's more! That's all in caps, so I had to say it like that. We've got 3 sample seps in this book: Sept of the Pale Glen, Sept of the Cold Night, and Sept of the Green, and a complete story, The Spider and the Fly, where you rage against dark modern horrors. And you can pre order the Moonlit Path right now at the link in the chat.
Yeah. And remember, if you want to order this October release and don't want any delays, follow this handy shipping guide
I
on
love our shipping
screen
guides.
now. I love the shipping guide. I think it's super helpful because I am into instant gratification and I don't want to wait for anything. But yeah, so moving on,
Oh
after
my god.
October comes November. What do we have
November.
in November?
We
What do we
have
have to be thankful for in
what
November?
I this year I'm gonna be thankful for kids in capes.
Heck yeah.
I'm so excited about Kids in Capes. Gather your superhero squad and discover your powers. Learn about your new powers, team up with like-minded heroes, and use your abilities to defeat villains wherever they may strike. Focus on more than your teen's special powers and also the relationships they build with their team and community. You get to portray a regular kid, select your role on the team, their cape, and your superhuman ability, their power, during the course of play. Kids in Capes is a brand new spin-off role-playing game of the any award-winning role-playing game Kids on Bikes. We're offering both a softcover and a hardcover version to go with whatever other books are sitting on your RPG shelf already. And
Mm-hmm.
we're offering a special bonus with all pre-orders. Pre-order the book and you get a set of Kids on Bikes dice for free. These dice are compatible with Kids in Capes, so you will be able to start rolling them right away. Pre-order
Yeah.
using the link in chat.
Yeah. Hit that link. Pre-order now. I love
Hit
free
that link.
dice. Big fan of free dice
Big
and
fan
any
of free
dice,
dice.
but
What else do
especially
we
when they're
have
free.
coming in November?
In November, well, I'll tell you the other thing I'm thankful for in November is Vampire the Masquerade Tattered Facade Sourcebook. This new sourcebook details who's out on the streets after sundown, victims, rivals, innocents, and monsters, and all the horrors that occur when the kindred cover up their existence. Use this book to focus on the horror of Vampire the Masquerade and to choose a shade of darkness: body horror, gothic horror, folk horror, or even cosmic horror. Tattered Facade details how you can intensify the terror in your game using existing rules for touchstones, stains, humanity, and convictions, along with ambitions, desires, and compulsions. This book includes more than 25 tempting new discipline, powers, rituals, ceremonies, and formulae. There are also new lore sheets and a dangerous bargain you can make with your beast to master additional discipline powers. Use this sourcebook to collaboratively build your city with night maps and find new ways to hunt for 16 existing predator types. This book details new archetypes for each clan, including Mother's Boy, Crash Test Dummy, Scapegoat, and more. Pre-order this now using the link in the chat below. This book has so much in it. This is crazy.
It does.
Um,
Crash Test Dummy reminds me actually.
what does it remind
Uh,
you of?
it reminds me that another thing that we're releasing in November is the G.I. Joe role-playing game Hawk's Personnel Files source book. Because I
Whoa.
assumed that they have to use crash test dummies in G.I. Joe.
I was
That's
wondering how you were going to bring it back around.
that's the connection.
Well,
This
we're
source
dummy excited for this new source book.
we
Rena, take it away. Tell
this
me all
source
about
I'm
it.
so okay. This one is for all of our like 80s and 90s kids. This source book
Classic.
brings GI Joe classic characters from the golden era, 1982 to 1986.
80s kids, remember?
They remember. This is also the first GI Joe role-playing game advanced role Old Hand, which I think is going to be very, very useful for some people. There are over 60 stat blocks for heroes and villains and contact perks for Joe guest stars for your campaign, from Ace to Zap. I really love that one.
Yeah.
This offers new character options, including 7 influences like the Explosive Engineer and the Coast Guard origin. There are 29 new general perks to customize your hero or villain. You can jump right into the action with pre-generated characters for all 13 original Joes like Grand Slam, Short Fuse, Colonel Hawk, presumably Joe. And for all the GMs out there, this book offers guidance on running adventures and campaigns during the G.I. Joe Golden era. And you can pre-order it now, say it with me, using the link
Link
in
in
the
the chat.
chat.
I'm seeing some Yo Joes in the chat right
Yo,
now.
Joe,
Drop your
yes.
Joes.
It's a Joe day, let me tell you. Well,
It's a Joe. It's a G.I. Joe June.
it's G.I. Joe
It's
June.
G.I. Joe June and Strategy Summer, and we'll come up with some other ones.
Yeah, we're really
You
good
can
at
leave us some
this.
suggestions in the chat of any alliterative catchphrases we can use. Yeah, so and here is the shipping guide that includes everything we've already discussed. This is how we recommend ordering if you want to avoid any delays. We only ship orders when everything is ready to ship. I cannot stress this enough. So if you don't want to wait, separate your orders. It'll be worth it.
Yeah. Those you got your September order, October order, November order.
Yes.
What do
Um,
what do you do to like sort of fill the time between orders? Like when you really want to just like get down and play games now.
that's a great question. I would usually say GM games is what like to do.
Ooh.
But I
Mhm.
know that GMing can take a lot of work. So here's a cool program that I think all of the GMs or storytellers out there might be interested in, and that, of course, is the Play Renegade program. So before we move on, I want to talk a little bit about this. The Play Renegade program offers game masters and storytellers free access to adventures to run at local events. You can run games at your local game store or a library or a public event, anything like that. And you can apply now to get some free resources because GMing, it takes a lot of work. I get it. So some free stuff can make it a little easier. You can apply for that program now using the link in the chat below, and it's completely free to join. Also, I just
Free.
I can't stress that enough because it's a really cool program. You don't see a lot of these out there, and it's awesome. I'm also excited to announce that season 4 for World of Darkness is here in the Play Renegade program. Available now is Under a Changing Moon, a story for Vampire the Masquerade, or Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Wait, it's for both?
It's for both, baby. Yeah. In this story, a cult is performing strange rituals, and you and some rivals are trying to infiltrate this cult. But of course, things don't go quite as planned. So you can use it for either, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to run this story at a local event, you can sign up now for Play Renegade.
Yeah, and if you're a GM for one of our Essence 20 games, you can get free adventures right now signing up with the link because there's already adventures from our
There's already a
last.
bunch of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not looking to play at a public event, you can pick up the season 1, 2, and 3 adventures on our web store right now.
Yeah, well, we don't have any more pre-orders to announce. we have two new crowdfunding projects to announce. We cannot reveal all today, but we have some stuff to spoil. Rena, you're the crowdfunding boss. You wanna the star of crowdfunding.
Star-
The crowdfunding up and comer aficionado.
the crowd funder, but fun is
Uh,
all in caps.
oh, I like that. The crowd thunder. Can you tell us a bit about all these?
Yes, so I'm gonna start off with another one for my Joes for with Risk GI Joe special missions. It's only right to bring this back up. Uh, First of all, wasn't this game available for pre-order on the web store? You're asking. I can hear you all asking your computers. I've got that power. And the answer is yes. But due to the current tariff situation, we've had to make a few adjustments in order to bring this game to life, the first being a crowdfunding pre-order campaign. So, for anyone who's already pre-ordered, don't worry. Your pre-order is 100% safe and will be fully honored. You will automatically be added to the Kickstarter as a backer for no cost. You'll receive the campaign's free bonus pack with no additional cost, just like all the other backers. And you don't need to do anything. We've got it all covered. Sit back, relax, enjoy the campaign, and wait for your copy of Risk G.I. Joe Special Mission and the surprise bonus pack to arrive in the mail.
Ooh.
Regarding that bonus pack, we wanted to give everybody a little something extra for supporting the project now that we're launching it on Kickstarter. So we're going to be adding the Risk G.I. Joe Later's bonus pack. And for all of our backers, anybody who's holding the pre-order, so you can sign up for the pre-launch right now at the link that we're about to drop in chat
Link in
so
the
that you can be
chat.
notified when the Kickstarter goes live. We'll also
Yeah.
be dropping a full statement on the change from standard pre-order to crowdfunding campaign. We've got that link in the chat also, just, for clarity's sake.
Yeah.
And if this is the first time you're hearing about Risk or G.I. Joe or Risk G.I.
Where have
Joe
you
special
been?
missions,
Where have you
where
even
have you been?
been?
Hi,
Uh,
welcome to the world.
welcome to G.I. Joe June. I'll tell you a little bit about it. This
Yeah.
game takes the familiar Risk environment in a new direction, with a focus on achieving multiple objectives rather than global domination. 2 to 4 players each join one of two factions, G.I. Joe or Cobra, and seek to complete missions or resolve plots to score objective points. Each Cobra commander and Joe leader has special abilities, and there are 5 unique scenarios to play through. And the miniatures are super cool. There are 252 minis, including GIs, Sky Strikers, Wolverines, Cobra Troops, Rattlers, and Hiss.
Yes.
HISS.
This
Um,
campaign is going to be starting soon. This is our summer campaign, and you can sign up, like we said, the link in the chat.
G.I. Joe June, get on it, yo
G.I. Joe
Joes.
June and July.
G.I. Joe June and July is really good. That's very good.
For strategy
Um,
summer.
for strategy summer, that's what I'm talking about. The second campaign we're announcing today is the Yakuza Samurai Swords 40th Anniversary Edition campaign on GameFound. You might know this game as Shogun or Samurai Swords. It's a classic. This will not just be a reprint. We are planning to introduce deluxe components to create the ultimate version of Yakuza. This will also be a limited edition to this campaign, so be sure to sign up to stay notified when we launch so you don't miss out.
Yep, that campaign is going to be starting this fall. Use the link in the chat to sign up to be notified. We are going all out, swords to the wall for this campaign, and I'm so excited to get to tell you guys about it. But I can't yet. I can't. We
Yeah,
have we
we
have other
got
fun
some
things to talk about.
really fun stuff to talk about, and once we do get to talk about it, I'm gonna be super stoked.
Yes.
Um,
But right now it's still summer.
it's still summer,
That's a
and
fall campaign.
that's a fall thing. It's still summer. We got some more fun stuff happening right now for summer, which including the summer sale. We have a ton of games on sale, up to 90% off. We got bundle deals, and we are revealing special limited time offers. If you're looking for a new game to play this summer, we have something for you. There are card games, miniature games, board games, role-playing games, you name it.
If you watched our last episode of Renegade Cast, you know I'm a huge fan of all of our puzzles on sale right now, including my man, Buddy Christ. But there are also a lot of really cool bundles. The Hero Escape intro bundle, the Werewolf intro bundle, they're really easy like one and done starter kits. You just grab
Mm-hmm.
them and you can start playing the second that gets to your door. Uh, and they're a great deal.
Yeah, they're a great deal. They make great gifts too. I got a
Ooh,
summer
yeah.
birthday, so I'm always looking out for
Ah,
summer savings, right? Right, like that. But speaking of deals, we have a new limited time deal to reveal. Right now, on our web store, if you order 2 RPG books from any one game line, you will get 4 free character journals for that game.
four? That's
Four.
insane.
Yeah.
That's enough to give like one to every player when we play.
hmm
So any two My Little Pony RPG books, I get four pony character journals.
Uh,
Journals.
for free. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Six
total
books in
steal.
one box.
Like I said, this offer is valid right now, but we have even more limited time offers coming soon. The best way to make sure you don't miss out on any deals is by subscribing to our newsletter. We got lots of info in the newsletter, so sign up
Mhm.
using the link in the chat below. Thank you, mods.
How do we want to close out this summer?
I don't know. I heard that there's a couple days in summer that are known as the best 4 days of gaming or
Do you
something.
think? I feel like I've heard that
Have you
too.
heard that before? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. We've got a ton of exciting tournaments and events planned out for Gen Con
Check on!
2025. So let's break down everything we'll be doing and how you can get involved.
First of all, I'm going to drill this number into your head, everybody, okay? Booth 1619.
16, 19.
It's
Easy.
so easy to remember.
16,
And
19.
1619. And that's where you're going to find Renegade at Gen Con this year. You can shop for Renegade games. You can see all of our new stuff, some of our new stuff. Not all of it, some of it's secret.
Some of it.
And Giant Raylan, who we all love.
Yeah,
I
photo op
every time
opportunities
I
for
love taking a picture with
sure.
Giant Raylan, and I love to make sure that our boss Jordan specifically is in the background of any picture I take
It's
with
true.
Giant
I
Raylan.
have so many photos on my phone from Gen Con where Jordan is in the background. But what you can also do at the booth, you can pre-order pickup some of your games. So you can save on shipping and come pick up your pre-orders at the booth 1619. If you're interested, you can use the code GenCon25 pickup during checkout. Be sure to place any orders with this code before July 7th because that is the cutoff. Remember, if you use that code for Gen Con pickup, it's not going to ship to you. It
Not
will
getting
not ship to
shipped.
you. It is only available for pickup at the con.
We're
So
gonna we're gonna put it in our truck with our boxes, and we're gonna put your name on it, and you gotta walk up to the booth 1619
1619.
and pick it up.
Yes. So yeah. But we also have some other stuff going on at Gen Con. In Hall D, we have 9 different kinds of scheduled Heroescape events, which you can sign up to participate in using the link in the chat below. So we got a couple. The Learn to Play Heroescape Battle Box Edition is a great event for new players. So if you're new to Heroescape, you can come play in this beginner event. We will provide all the materials needed for players. All you have to do is reserve your spot and come play. Another event we have is the Heroescape event battle, Vengeance for Valhalla. Team up with another player in this fast-paced and easy-to-learn miniatures game. Players will work together to attack or defend Utgar's fortress. What else
I'm
we
not
got?
I'm not really like a battler. I mean, everybody knows that I'm still very new to Heroescape,
You're a
and
cash. I get
I'm
it.
very cash, and I like to keep things relaxed. So I'm really excited about our relaxed pre-made events.
Yeah.
We've got two different events featuring two different formats: the double-edged sword event on Thursday and the Highlander event on Saturday. But if you don't want to battle, you don't want to fight, even if it's relaxed, you can also go to the paint and take. We have our own area of paint and takes throughout the show. Join us as we paint from noon to 5 each day. And the fan event team challenge. Grab a friend, bring your armies, and compete with other teams. There will be prizes for everyone.
I love prizes. We also have our Young Heroes tournament. And so if you're a young Heroescape fan, or if you have a kid who loves the game, you can check out the Young Heroes tournament. This tournament is for players ages 13 and under. This is a contemporary event format, and armies will be provided. So you can come compete alongside other incredible young heroes. We also have the Heroescape Bounty event. Face the Renegade staff in this timed Heroescape event, but watch out, they will be piloting superpowered armies with unique rules. Win special and unique prizes. Um, Also, I can't not mention the World Championships.
Oh my
The
gosh, world
It's
champs!
crazy. The 2025 HeroScape World Championship will be a 3-day tournament to crown the world champion. There will be exclusive participation prizes for all players who participate and legendary rewards for top placing players. Day one qualifying rounds will be open to all players who haven't already earned a seat at day two from a store championship or regional championship event. Then, on the third day, the final competitors fight it out on the battlefield to see who will be crowned the HeroScape World Champion.
Yes!
Ba-da-ba-ba! Be very cool. Um, we also have the all-time challenge. So after rounds one and two of the HeroScape World Championship are over, you can come join us for the Gen Con All-Time Challenge, running all day Saturday. This will be a championship event featuring the all-time format. Find out more about each of these events and sign up using the link in the chat below, dropped in by our mods.
Thank you, mods.
What else do we have going on? Because there's multiple halls at Gen Con. I know we got some other stuff going on.
We do, and we've always just got a lot going on. I love Gen Con so much. We have Hall C this year. In Hall C, we've got Axis and Allies, hosted by Samori Swamp. There will be a ton of great Axis and Allies events happening throughout the show. This includes Learn to Play events for Axis and Allies Stalingrad in North Africa, beginner events, tournaments for multiple different Axis and Allies games, and the highly anticipated Axis and Allies World
Woo!
Championship. Click the link in the chat to see the full list of events and sign up.
Yeah. Also at Gen Con, we got stuff going on in the Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yes!
And I don't know if you've been to if the people watching have been to Gen Con before, the stadium is super cool. So there will be a ton of tournaments and events for our other classic strategy games, all hosted by rogue judges. So we have some diplomacy events. We have the United States Diplomacy Championship. This is the largest diplomacy tournament in the country. It's super fun. It's a really good time. Highly recommend it. But if you're new to diplomacy, we also have the Diplomacy Learn to Play. So have you never played but you want to learn? You can sign up for these intro events for both Diplomacy and Diplomacy Era of Empires. Um, the diplomacy folks are great. It's a great community. It's a really good time. Can't recommend it enough. But we do have some
Honestly.
other some strategy summer kind of games going on in the stadium. Do you want to take
Yes!
it
Oh my
away?
gosh. I do. I really want to talk about Acquire. So, Acquire, which everybody knows, classic strategy game. I don't need to explain it. We're going to have the Acquire World Championship. You get to compete to become the Acquire World Champion. And we'll also be having Acquire Learn to Play. So, if you've never
Hmm.
played before and you want to jump in, this is the perfect opportunity. So come on over to Lucas Oil. We've got, oh my gosh, we still have even more.
Yeah, there's even more. So, speaking of classic strategy games, we also have some Risk events, which are very cool. So Risk 2210 AD, we have a Learn to Play event for that, and you can battle it out on or above Earth because we also have Risk Godstorm tournament. Participate in this epic
Ooh.
battle of Titans and compete to become the immortal champion. It's great.
You
Both
know,
of these versions of Risk are awesome. Can't recommend them enough.
truly. And also, we're going to have one of my favorite games that we have, which is Robo Rally.
We're
We're going to
bringing
have a
back Robot Summer also.
robot summer also. It's very strategic to have a robot, I think.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We've got the Robo Rally Transformers Learn to Play event. So if you've never played Robo Rally, or if you're a little bit intimidated because of the crossover, this is going to be a great event for that. And we're going to have the Robo Rally World Championship Tournament, of course, to figure out who is the best Robo Rally player in all the world. And in the Serpentine lobby, we have Super Robo Rally, hosted by Team Hassenplug. It's an insane event where players play a giant game of Robo Rally with actual robots, like real robots. Like
Yeah,
these guys are bots.
it's really, really cool.
It's so much fun to watch, like watch them moving around and stuff. I'm so excited for this. I'm clearing my schedule for it to like go
Yeah.
and hang out.
I do just want to point out somebody in the chat said diplomacy, three friends enter, three ex-friends leave, which is pretty good.
That is how it feels.
It's brutal. It's a brutal game, but the community, everyone's really nice.
Yeah.
But
Off the game map.
off the map. Um, we also have stuff going on in room 242, which are the
Yay!
ticketed RPG events. Immerse yourself in epic storytelling with our ticketed role-playing game events hosted by the Wrecking Crew. There will be events for our World of Darkness role-playing games and Essence 20 role-playing games, including the upcoming Welcome to Night Vale RPG.
My
Which
friend,
be,
my
which,
darling.
yeah, yeah.
For those who don't know in the chat, the Welcome to Night Vale campaign was my first very big campaign here at Renegade, and I've been a longtime fan of the show. So
That was like our first time collabing too,
yeah,
so
it
it's got a special
was.
place in my heart.
It's so special. But yeah, if any of the events that we've talked about sound interesting to you, or you want to hop into those events, use the link in the chat right now so you can go and sign up.
Yeah, next up, join me and the Heroescape designers for a roundtable where we discuss some of the new Heroescape stuff we announced during our Heroescape reveal stream. Then at noon, we'll be airing special coverage from Riftgate Games to check out their recent Heroescape Store Championship event. Then at 12:30, come watch Rena chat with Lin Zhu and take a behind-the-scenes look at Heroescape mini sculpting. At 1, you'll be able to check out Board Hero's painting video of Halachot from Heroescape. Then at 1:30, come take a sneak peek at some upcoming Heroescape armies in action with Board Hero. Then at
At two
2,
at 2 o'clock, we have our Welcome to Night Vale character creation video where I'm joined by Symphony Sanders, Tamika Flynn from Welcome to Night Vale, to make a fun new character for the game and show you what you can expect when it's time to craft your first citizen. At 2:30, we've got special guest Board Game Nation diving into the history of organized play and Axis and Allies. And as everybody knows, I love a good costume. So stick around for our 3 o'clock panel, which is Dan Bojanowski and Renegade Hall of Fame member Thomas Haver talking about diplomacy's era of empire. And yes, they have committed 100, I would say even
yeah,
110%.
110%
And
fun
they're wearing great
costumes.
costumes.
And at 3:30, we'll be premiering a deep dive on Monsters Menace the World and discussing the game and all the classic cool and creepy monsters that inspired it. Then make sure to stop by our World of Darkness Storyteller Roundtable at 4 for a great chat with some incredibly talented people. Then at 4:30, Ruel Gaviol is back and he's doing a playthrough of an awesome upcoming game, Naishi. And
At
at 5,
5 o'clock, we have our very sneaky after credit scene. So make sure to stick around, especially if you're a hero scaper.
wink, wink,
Wink.
wink, tap the nose, wink, wink. Um, Make sure to watch the next Renegade Con in October. We're always sharing sneak peeks and updates on our games in our email newsletters, so make sure to subscribe to our newsletters. You can also join us on Discord. We talk a lot about stuff. You could talk to us directly. You can, get new information. The Discord is a great place to find it. Follow us on social media. Remember to pre-order all these new games you saw here today. You can head over to our website now to pre-order.